Hello, welcome to this month's edition of Viola's Flight Report, where we review what Helicopter Association International is doing for you. I'm James Viola, the President and CEO of HAI. Today, I am speaking to you from a little event organized by the Experimental Aircraft Association. It is the world's largest fly-in and air show, also known as EAA AirVenture Oshkosh. Each summer, here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, in late July, you will find over 10,000 aircraft of every shape, size, make, and model, everything from cutting-edge autonomous aircraft to warbirds of the past. The HAI staff love AirVenture because we get to talk with pilots, owners, operators, mechanics, engineers, and aviation enthusiasts from around the world. It also gives us a chance to see the incredible new technology that are just around the corner. And that is certainly true for the opportunities of our industry presented by uncrewed aircraft systems, or UAS. As more of these aircraft fill the skies, governments at every level are wrestling with the creation of regulations that address a rapidly expanding industry. Right now, UAS drone pilots, unless they have special permission to do otherwise, are required to keep their aircraft in a visual line of sight so that they can see and avoid other traffic. But the FAA recognizes that beyond visual line of sight operations, or BVLOS, are necessary for this aviation sector to reach its full potential and provide significant safety, social, and economic advantages and benefits. So how do we incorporate remotely piloted or autonomous operations into this rule while maintaining an equivalent level of safety? In our industry, with its decades of experience in the low-altitude congested airspace, rotorcraft operations is here to help. Helicopter operators worldwide have been among the earliest adopters of UAS technology. When the mission is to capture sensory data, whether by visual inspection or employing cameras and other sensors, then you can use UAS to achieve those same mission goals while lowering operating costs and increasing the level of safety. Today, HAI is engaged with governments around the world to safely integrate all forms of rotorcraft into the airspace. There is no higher priority than ensuring safety for our crews and the public. We also want to build a flexible, performance-based regulatory environment that rewards innovation and promotes industry expansion. HAI is working to ensure that the rules and the procedures being developed for today's small drones or UASs will lay a solid foundation for the next generation of larger UAS. That is why it is so important to get the rules right for small drones. Their integration will be the starting point for regulations around advanced air mobility, where larger, more capable UAS will shuttle people around cities or regions. As part of our work with the U.S. regulatory agencies, I represent the vertical aviation industry on the FAA's Advanced Aviation Advisory Committee. This group provides the FAA with an experience-driven advice and recommendations on issues, interests, and policies related to the integration of UAS and advanced air mobility into the national airspace system. The HAI staff, led by Chris Martino, our Senior Director of Operations and International Affairs, serve on 10 international regulatory and standard-setting groups, in addition to 24 groups that focus on U.S. issues. HAI is also directly engaged with those in businesses, academia, and governments who are working to integrate UAS into the airspace. In mid-August, in Anchorage, Alaska, I attended the Global Autonomous Systems Conference, which HAI also sponsored. Alaska, where 82% of the community is accessible only by air, has always been a very active general aviation sector. Since 2001, that state has been an important center of the UAS research, looking at how technology can both save lives and improve the quality of life for Alaska residents. At the conference, I talked with a lot of impressive people who are working on solving the issues of UAS integration. We also discussed HAI's support for their work and the role in representing the industry to regulators and legislators. We have come a long way since Igor Sikorsky lifted off his VS-300 helicopter, a little over 80 years ago. Our industry has been changing and innovating from the earliest days. Rotorcraft manufacturers and operators have found new ways to use unique abilities of their aircraft to serve their communities. And for the past 75 years, HAI has been at their side, providing support, advocacy, and the strength of a united industry. Well, that wraps up this month's edition of VFR from Oshkosh. We want to thank Chuck Schrack for having our Instrument helicopter here at the HAI booth. Again, please email me with your comments or suggestions on how HAI can better serve you. Until next time, fly safe, stay safe, and keep those rotors turning.